Oscar Bradley might not be tall, but he proves that he's a big man in things musical by swinging out with his own arrangement of Could Be. Well, nice work, little Oscar. That was Could Be As It Should Be. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
pardon me, is this a Screen Guild show?
Why, it's Bob Hope.
Hello, George.
Hello, Bob. Say, you know, it's really been a long time since I've seen you. Times have certainly changed.
I'll say times have changed. Remember, you used to dance?
Yeah, you used to tell funny jokes?
Thanks, George. I like that George Murphy. He's a big hit out here in Hollywood, and he deserves it, too. He's so democratic. I'm different. I snub everyone I meet out here. I snub everybody. That's so if I ever get to be a big movie star, people won't say I've changed. I do all right in Hollywood, though. I got a lot of fan mail on my last picture. I just made one mistake. I sent it before the picture was released. But they treat me nice. They treat me nice at Paramount. The producers are so wonderful, and the directors are so wonderful, and my salary is so. I have a nice contract. My option comes up every Monday. I spend the weekend in an oxygen tent. But I can't say too much for this climate out here in California. The air is so wonderful. My grandmother arrived here one afternoon, and the next day she came in fifth at Santa Anita. Yes, she would have done better, but she dropped her cane. And my relatives like my work in pictures so much, they all came out here in person to congratulate me. In fact, I have so many relatives at my house now, I had to build bleachers in the guest room. But one thing about Hollywood, I like the way the men dress. They're so casual. It's the only town in the country where you can wear a turtleneck sweater with a tuxedo. And in order to be in style, your coat and trousers must be of different colors. Yesterday, I saw a brown dog with his bottom half dyed green. But I want to tell you, when you come to Hollywood, the only way to see everything is to take one of those buses. Last week, I took one of those sightseeing tours of the movie stars' homes, and I found out I'd been living in the wrong house for 2 years. I have a lovely house. I live about 3 miles from Hollywood as the landlord's escrow flies. Oh, that's all right. I have a nice little place on the side of a hill. It's so steep the milkman has to leave the milk in square bottles. It's the only house in Hollywood where you have to wear spurs to stay in bed. My brother doesn't like it. He sleeps with me and he's ticklish. I don't mind the house being on a slight incline, but I wish the guests would wipe their feet before walking on the wallpaper. But if I ever hear a burglar downstairs, I'll creep out into the garden and gently push the house over him. Egg. The place is... I thought that would be a scream. But anyway, I want to tell you, my house is very easy to find. You go up a long hill and you see a beautiful house nestling in there in among the flowers and the trees. In the window of that house is a ham. That's not my house. I live in a tent in the back. Drop in anytime, folks. Thank you. Right.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Hope that was swell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest love songs that ever came from the pen of George and Ira Gershwin becomes a screen gill highlight as Miss Martha Raye sings Dave Rose's arrangement of The Man I Love.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, I'll understand, and in a little while he'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't stay long. Maybe I will meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still I'm sure to meet him one day, maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Would you? And so all else above, I'm waiting for the man I love. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. Maybe I will meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still I'm sure to meet him one day, maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Would you? And so all else above, I'm waiting for the man I love. I'm waiting for the man I love.
Thank you very much, Martha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in just a minute, Fanny Bryce, Bob Hope, and Martha Raye will give you their version of a gay 90s melodrama, Fifi, the Flame of Paris.